Okay, so if moving abroad is so easy, why are people still scared? So everyone online, they say it's easy, just book a ticket, move abroad, start a new life. I'm sure you've seen different videos where people are saying like, "Oh, I moved to Thailand with only $1,000," or "I moved to the Philippines with $800," or these crazy small numbers, and it makes it seem like, oh, it's just so easy, move abroad, just get an online job, like they're just handing those things out like hotcakes. But the reality is, maybe it's not so easy as they say it is. And then also, maybe what's really making people scared to move abroad is they're scared of the person that they are, the American version of themselves, them abandoning this. Okay? I'll tell you what, people, they're always watching videos, researching locations, daydreaming about freedom, but they never actually leave. So that's the thing. That's where this video comes in, man. I want to break this thing down. A lot of people watch these videos because they want to get motivated to travel, even if you already travel, man. I used to watch these type of videos to motivate myself to continue to travel and just remind myself of what exists beyond what's right in front of my eyes. Sometimes you get stuck in kind of a loop when you're in your current country, and that when you start traveling or at least hearing about it, that things are different in different places, and you might be dealt a different hand of cards that might be in your favor. So I'll tell you this, I get messages all the time. They say, man, Expat D, I want to leave. I'm tired. I'm burnt out. I know there's a better life out there. And in the next sentence, it's a but something's holding me back, right? So today we're going to talk about that something. But until you understand what's really stopping you, you'll be stuck in the same routine, the same stress, same survival mode, while the life you want waits for you somewhere else. Yep, so let's break this thing down. If this is your first time on the channel, man, thanks for joining me. I'm Expat D. Like, share, subscribe, and let's get this channel to grow. Well, let's get right to it, man. The first fear is simple. It's the unknown. So in America, even if you hate your life, it's familiar. Okay? You know how the bills work. You know the system. And you know the hustle. So moving abroad means stepping into something new where there's no script. And most people would rather stay in a situation they hate than to step into a life that they can't predict. But here's a twist. Everything great in life happens with uncertainty. So a lot of people are scared because they think, well, what if I can't make money abroad? Okay, but here's the truth. You're already living in a check-to-check system. Okay, you're already stressed. You're already working multiple jobs just to survive. So it's really safety that you're afraid of losing. Okay, or is it the illusion of safety? Because the system trained us to believe stability equals staying in one place. Okay, but the world has changed. Remote work does exist. Online business exists. Global opportunity exists. It's not that money stops you. It's that the mindset does. So moving abroad isn't just a physical move. It's an identity shift. So people have been told their entire lives that success is tied to their zip code. The degree, the career, the house, the grind. This is all America. All America equals all these things. So when you leave, you disconnect from the version of the system that you built. Okay, it feels like breaking up with the lifestyle you were programmed to chase. This one might shock you. A lot of people are not scared of failing abroad. They're scared of succeeding. Okay, because once you taste peace, once you experience life without constant stress, once you realize you can design your own lifestyle, you can never go back to the old one. And that kind of freedom is overwhelming, especially for someone who has only known survival mode. So most people aren't avoiding freedom. They just don't know what to do with it yet. And so on to my next point. So some people want to move abroad, but guilt keeps them stuck. They worry about family. They worry about judgment. You know, people will say, so you think you're better than us, right? Because you're taking all these trips and you're doing this stuff where everyone else is stuck grinding. Okay. Why would you leave your country? You know, aren't you scared? You know, but let me ask you this. Will those same people pay your bills, support your mental health, show up when you're drowning, or keep you exactly where they are because they're too afraid to move to? So moving abroad is so easy. Why are people still scared? Because leaving isn't just traveling, it's transformation. It forces you to confront who you are without the systems, the stress, the scripts that shaped you. Moving abroad isn't for everybody, but neither is being trapped in a cycle you never chose. So if you're watching this, maybe this is the sign that you've been waiting for. Not to pack your bag tomorrow, but to start believing that you deserve a life you don't need a vacation from. Anyway, if this hits you, this message, comment. I'm ready for freedom. Yep. Subscribe for more real talk about life abroad, mindset, money, and escape strategies you won't hear anywhere else. I'm Expat D. Your new life is closer than you think. All right, I'm going to end it here. Man, thanks a lot, guys, for joining me on this video. And yeah, this is about community here, man. It's about motivating each other. If we don't like the life that we're currently living and we want to try something new, we think we can do it better, have more freedom, have more opportunity, have more peace. This is a spot for you. Anyway, I'm Expat D. I'm going to end it here. Peace and I'm out.